Hey everyone, Gary Sarah here. Hope you're doing great, and just here with your April 2019 market update. So what's going on in the market these days? That's the buzzword and the million-dollar question. Is the market crashing? Are we doing okay? Is it a good time to sell or buy? Well, I'm here to tell you that. Basically, reduced demand and increased supply is remaining to be the trend right now, and there's definitely some good opportunities out there, whether you're looking to sell or buy. April residential home sales are currently showing 1,829 homes sold, compared to last year at 2,579 homes sold. Not really surprising considering how the market was last year. Total homes currently listed, we are currently seeing that in April 2019, 14,357 homes are currently listed, compared to March of 2019, where there were 12,774. This is pretty common where the spring market, you start to see more activity and more listings coming on the market as we are coming into the busiest time of year. When we compare to April 2018, there were 9,822 homes listed. Again, going back to a year ago, the market was way tighter and there was way less supply, and thus, the demand was much higher. If we look at homes currently listed, 14,357 homes listed, as we mentioned, for April. That is a 12.4% increase over March. Again, not surprising because the market does start to have more properties come on the market as the weather gets better for spring market. And then we are up 46.2% from April of 2018. Again, because of the market conditions changing so much, we're seeing much more supply than we were last year. Now, what is the definition? What kind of market are we in? Are we in a seller's market, a balanced market, or a buyer's market? And April actually was a balanced market, just by a titch. And just to refine what the definitions are of each sector, a seller's market is anything over 20% of active to sold ratio. A balanced market is anywhere between 12% and 20%, and a buyer's market is anything below 12%. So where are we at so far? For April, sales by category, for condos, we are at 15.3%, so we are in a balanced market. Townhomes, we are at 15.4%, also balanced market. Detached homes, we are at 9.4%, which is in the buyer's category, of course. And combined ratio is 12.7. So if you remember back to the definitions, we are 12% is or below is buyer's market, and 12 to 20% is a balanced market. So we are just in balanced market overall. If we compare this to March of this year to see how things are looking, we're seeing that there is a little bit of a downward trend. 17.2% was the active to sold ratio for condos, townhomes 15.9%, detached homes 9.4%, and combined ratio 13.5%. So we're seeing that, for example, in the combined ratio, we're down almost an entire percentage point, 12.7. Condos, if we look at April, 15.3, and if we go to March, 17.2. That's almost a 2% decrease in sales to active ratio on condos. Townhomes remained almost the same, with 15.4% for April and 15.9% for March. And detached homes actually stayed flat at 9.4. So that's actually encouraging to know. Moving forward, if we look at the benchmark price for April, for Metro Vancouver, it was $1,008,400. This represents an 8.5% decrease from April of 2018 and a 0.3% decrease from March 2019. So if we look at the market highlights from the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, we see that for detached properties, the benchmark price was $1.425 million, and average days on market was 52 days. If we look at townhouses, the benchmark price was $783,000, just over that, and average days on market 33 days. And for apartments, the benchmark price was $656,900, so call it $657, and average days on market was 33 days. Now if we compare this to March, The benchmark price was 1.437 for detached homes, and average days on market was 46 days. Townhomes was 783,600, and average days on market was 39 days. And apartments were 656,900, so again, call it 657, and 37 days on the market. So if we compare the two, let's start with apartments. Apartments actually have stayed the same at 656, 37 days on the market for March. April, same price, but actually we're seeing apartments selling quicker in April, which is great to see, and we certainly have seen that in our business. In townhomes, if we see 783,600, and then 33 days, and almost the same 783,300. So almost, I would call that basically a wash. So the townhouse market has pretty much maintained its stability. Detached homes, if we look at March, 1.437, 46 days, and April, 1.425 in 52 days. So detached market is still kind of struggling along with the benchmark price dropping a little further and days on market going a little longer. So what does this mean? Well, as every month I talk about what does this mean for you? How does it affect you? Is the market crashing? What should you do if you're thinking of selling? Well, it's a great time to move up in the market because this is the best time if you're going from a condo or a townhouse into a detached home. It's the best time to do that. We've actually helped several clients do that in the last few months, where they've gone from a townhouse or an apartment and into a detached home and gotten great deals. If you're thinking of selling, timing and proper pricing is absolutely everything. I want to give you guys an example. We recently sold a really cute detached house that I talked about in our last month's video that is in the Fraser catchment, cute 1910 bungalow, renovated with a great mortgage helper downstairs and beautiful landscape yard. We were listed at 1.199. We had an incredible turnout. We had over 415 attendees over a period of 2 weeks and 4 open houses. We were actually the most viewed detached house in East Vancouver on rew.ca because they send us their statistics. So that was quite an accomplishment, and we were quite proud of that. We ended up getting 3 offers, and it sold for $106,000 over asking price for 1.305. So even in this slow market, we still can see bidding wars and great turnouts. So that's just one example of timing and proper pricing. And if you're thinking of buying, there's less competition out there. We've helped several buyer clients move into new properties where they've been able to do inspections, review documentation, and really get all their ducks in a row and feel confident on their purchase. Also to negotiate some great pricing. We've had a couple of situations where the buyer, after seeing an inspection report for something that was a little bit more major, we were able to go back and actually ask for consideration on that and a slight price adjustment. In a shifting market, strategy is everything when it comes to selling. You really have to have the right team on your side and the right strategies in place to help you achieve the quickest sale in the shortest time with the least amount of stress and the most money in your pocket. At this time especially, the longer you sit on the market, the less you're worth. And we're having conversations every week with our sellers. I mentioned this before, where if we're not getting offers right away in the first week or 2 weeks, we're saying, okay, we need to re-strategize and look at doing something different. Right now we've got 2 great listings I want to talk to you about. One is a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Yaletown. It's at Landmark Plaza at 930 Cambie. 100% fully renovated from the studs out. They spent over $200,000 in renovations. It's got nice views and as I said, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1 parking. It's listed at $875,000. Great deal for anybody who's looking for a really posh 2-bedroom. We also have a beautiful 3-bedroom townhouse in Fairview here that's really a triplex with one of the units on it, and it has its own yard, a single-car garage attached that is direct access to the unit. Beautifully landscaped gardens. We just came on the market this week. We had a sneak peek just yesterday. We are listed at $1,099,000. It's just under 1,400 square feet. We had over 60 groups coming through in a 1-hour sneak peek yesterday. So again, strategy is really showing that this one is getting a lot of attention. And we're doing open houses this weekend, 2 to 4 on that one, and offers will be Tuesday. So if you know anybody that's looking for either those type of properties, hit us up and message us. So if you want to contact us, reach out on one of our platforms, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have about the market, or if you think about making a move, we'd be honored to help. Take care.